Ooh, welcome back. We are here with...
Rise!
couldn't resist using my new
Rise!
bun. Because did you know?
Cyclops, Wolverine.
Rise!
Obviously. But yeah, I wanted to try and make
Rise!
a part of the song, and I very much did.
Rise!
I put brothers. Do I have a soundboard? Sort of. I have the beginnings of a soundboard. If you do check, obviously I've used most of them now, although you don't know which numbers they are. There is a new redeemable where you can pick a number and I will play that sound for you. But there's also opportunity to just go
Rise!
and at any point in time. And of course, if I ever find magnetite in Dragon Quest, it was very useful to have.
Master of Magnet.
7. Oh my lord, you had like a 1 in 9 chance of not picking it, and yet you managed to pick.
Rise! 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 Rise!
I'll let you have another one, since as Brothers is vastly overused at the moment, because I was using a lot of Brothers, but...
Rise!
Brothers. Or are you very happy you discovered the Brothers? I suppose arguably you do enjoy the old Warhammer, so you may enjoy...
Rise!
Yeah, the problem is I do actually have to sort of put anything down in my hand, so I can't be drinking and soundboarding. But yeah, at some point I do plan on making it a little bit louder, because I suspect it's quite quiet, owing to the fact that it's running through the desktop. Eventually I do plan on having it run through my microphone, which I think will be... shit post in the chat with DOW voice lines, yes. But eventually I want it sort of popped through the old... Now that's interesting. Oh, they've not turned up, but yeah, I've just received a shed load of achievements. Not entirely sure why. Well, I mean, I sort of know why, because I've done achievements in the game, but why they've only just come through now, I do not know. Possibly because I've only just put the old overlay back on, but yeah, what I want to be able to do is, in something like Sea of Thieves, I want to be able to sort of chase after people and probably not this, but chase after them and go,
Rise! Rise! Rise!
and of course I'll give you a bonus combination one, which is... I don't know how loud the end bit is, but... But yeah, there was some fun combinations yesterday as well. But yeah, it's sad and childish that made me laugh quite as much as it did. But there you go. Right, what were we doing? Once again, I can barely remember. We were definitely wanting blood. We had some statues for the man. That's fine. Excellent. So let's pop the stone in there. That solves the stone problem. We've also got more bread than I can hold, which is not great. I believe I needed 2 more frogs. So that's not useful. Burial certificate, that's quite good. I can sell those, get rid of them if I want to. And now let's have a look around here. So bring the dagger to Jerry. I don't think we've got the dagger at the moment. Find out what Miss Charm knows about her father. I think we need to deal with some of these other things first. Well, having said that, there's quite a lot to do with Miss Charm. Are we anywhere near Women's Day? No, we're not. Which is a shame. Reach 20 is the blood, so we need 1 more blood. Marble statues of gold star quality. Okay, vial of perfume. I believe we built 1 columbarium. But that means we do perhaps want to build a 2nd columbarium. And also, if we want to deal with the priest, we might want to focus our efforts on getting better fences in the graveyard. So we do have 1 columbarium. Well, we've got 3 columbariums technically, but we've only got 1 of the fancy columbariums. So what would be required of this one? Okay, so we need another 12 fancy jars of ashes, which hopefully shouldn't prove too troublesome, I don't think. And then 2 silver star statues, which again probably won't prove that troublesome. So let's head back and see if I can find some way But I will warn you, it may not always be that 7 is,
Brothers,
because I do plan on building out several different profiles to randomly use on any given occasion. What did I want to do? Stone. I believe, was it polished? I don't know. I'm fairly certain it was polished marble, though. Yeah, I think it was 2 polished marbles. I will polish my marbles twice. That's the first event. Now what we need to do is go here and porcelain funeral urn. Excellent. So we can do 3 of those immediately. What we'll need is more white urns, which shouldn't, again, hopefully shouldn't be too troublesome, although having said that, we can't pick them up, which makes it slightly more troublesome. Where are our urns? A porcelain pitcher. Okay, ceramic jugs. So yeah, 10's probably acceptable. And then we'll want some white powder. Do we have the white powder here? I feel like we don't have the white powder here. I think we have to go elsewhere for the white powder. Well, I've got a second furnace, so I can just look at it. What is that? Yeah, that is white powder, and clearly I don't have any around here. So let's go. See if we can figure out how to get white powder, perhaps. I mean, probably a bloke on a street corner of some kind might be able to put me in touch with another bloke who sells white powder. But for now, what I'm hoping is I'm hoping I happen to have white powder. I do have some white powder. I can't actually fit it in my inventory, of course, because that would be too much like Easy Street. But is this... no, that's not powder. I think it's this one that's powder, isn't it? So yeah, this goes into powder, which I don't know... I imagine that's going to be like a silver powder, and that's going to be a gold powder. I feel like bone doesn't go to white powder, although having said that, I don't know what... I can't pick anything up. Ooh, this is very frustrating. I need an extra bag. Or something along those lines. You're not Miss Charm, are you? You're Miss Chain. Right, we'll get rid of these burial certificates, and you know what? I'll sell my extra 2 breads as well for the sake of an extra inventory slot. I don't know if there were bags in this game. I don't recall there being a bag in this game. There is a cat on the bed, but a bag, not so much. Right, so urns. Avoid the bread. Don't mind picking up the little sticky things, but I need to avoid the bread at the moment. I think I need 10 white powders. No, I don't need that many, but probably 10. And that is white powder, excellent. So bones give me white powder, which makes a degree of sense because bones are mostly white. I hear you can find white powder easily on certain street corners. I'm assuming you zoned out or are very far behind on the stream, because I did exactly the same joke. So I know a bloke on a street corner who can point me in the direction of another bloke who can give me some hard drugs. But at least we're on the same wavelength. Or yeah, wavelength. Wavelength, that's what I was after. I was not paying attention, that's fair. Also, it is dying again slightly, but still. It really shouldn't do that, owing to the whole, superior internet connection, but I suppose it's still an inferior Wi-Fi connection. Blood and fat, and then see where we are at. I mean, it's not intolerable, but I feel like we can do better than that. So let's just trash it for parts, and then dispense of it in the old what's it? Skin for paper, I think, just in case I need more paper. Have run out of energy. Eat some bread. That's the way life goes. When you're out of bread, then you're out of life. Holy shit, that's alarming. I thought when I was out of bread I could just, get more bread. We'll leave all that there, I suppose. Do I have blood? I do. Let's deal with the blood situation before we fuck up the blood situation again. Straight to the blood fountain and provide blood for the blood gods. We've already provided skulls for the skull throne. Now we just need blood for the blood god. And possibly some other bits. I don't know what the other gods need, but we now have a 20 mystical points of sacrifice in our sacrifice zone. Unexpected bag in the sort of... are you about to let the galaxy burn? I might do. I mean, has the galaxy done anything good recently? I don't think it has. So, you know, is it worth saving? I don't think it is. Damn it, I've filled up my inventory with bloody stuff again. And unfortunately, I can't pick up those bloody pictures, can I? Ooh, frustrating. Beyond a belief. Oh, I can't even put anything in there. Balls. Ballsy balls. Do you have balls in your face? No. Not at the moment, sir. I do not have balls. Are balls in my face? Oh, I said, sir. Do you need some balls in your face there, sir? Yes. Oh, that's awkward. I do need more white powder. Bollocks. And now the villain's monologue from the end of DW2. Retribution is playing in my head, and that's going to be there for a while.
Brothers!
I did enjoy DOW2 specifically. I suppose DW2 would be Dynasty Warriors 2, perhaps? I don't know. But Dow! Dow! Dow, brother! What? Dow!
Brothers!
That's what we want.
Yeah!
He makes a right meal of that, doesn't he? Which I suppose I can't necessarily blame him for doing, let's be honest. Whatever was happening to him was something drastic. Probably not simply that, but it makes me chuckle. Do doodly doo, ba 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 da, with a diddly dum dee doo. Gonna wanna go downstairs and make myself more whiter powder. Sort of thinking maybe, and I see. I think, yeah, you might be right. I think it was sort of battle kind of slashes, or I think it was injury noises, and then it went into active noises. So I think you are right. That is the big I'm doing something noise rather than an injury noise. You're quite right. And now more white powder. I think we want another 10 white powder, so we may need to chow down on another loaf of bread. No, I think we're okay. We are just about okay without chowing down on our bread as opposed to our white powder. Right, hopefully we can install these 5 to do on the second forge, which is why I put 4 the second forge. We don't really need to do anything on Moon's Day, so we'll just have a little sleepy, get our energy back, and have a go. Yeah, I can't deny it's been years since I've touched it as well. I do remember me and Malice getting quite far on the old sort of the co-op-y mode. But is it Last Stand? Might be something like Last Stand, isn't it? The slightly separated mode that they had in there. It's rather good. The Last Stand, it was The Last Stand, excellent. Sometimes I do wonder if my brain works, and then every now and again it surprises me. Right, I said I was going to try and kit out this graveyard with the best sort of gravestones that I've got access to. Well, the best I have access to and can be bothered. Again, I played that like a couple of months ago. Ah, I see. Yes, that mode was hilarious fun. Right, so okay. Oh, so this is marble. I mean, it's difficult to deny that marble fence 6 at 9 is a hell of a fence. And for only one piece of polished brick and marble, that's not bad. Because we can do polished bricks of marble fairly easily. Polished brick and marble. There we go. Horribly unbalanced, but lots of fun. Yes, I do remember it being sort of not great in the balance department. You were supposed to bring balance to the game. No, I wasn't. I was supposed to add an extra mode. Oh, fair enough. Fair dues then. I was doing a Star Wars quote. I wasn't sort of suggesting it was intended to bring balance. But yeah, it was very much sort of, and especially like the Tau character, I think, was very much a sort of, we'd like you to buy this Tau character. You can win the mode if you buy this Tau character. So, you know, buy the Tau character. How about that? Because I think we discovered that really not a lot of the other characters were kind of worth anything. They were very sort of like lackluster compared to the myth, the legend that was the Tau. Oh, the Necron Lord. Blimey, that must have been, yeah, that must have been after we stopped playing, perhaps, because I don't recall a Necron Lord. Unless I may just not be recalling it, but it may be, you know, past when we were doing it. Oh, I must admit, that's only 4 skulls available, isn't it? So, never really. Okay, that one's not too bad. Let's use one of my new fences here. Could you please? There you go. Right, so if I can put the stone fence back here, because yeah, the stone fence is enough for this one. I might try and eventually, I suppose, try and get them all at the same level, but at the moment, truth be told, if there's only 4 skulls needed, I'm only going to need 4 skulls on it. So I might as well, yeah. I think a much better method was just to sort of use what I can here and fill out the ones that oh fuck, 200. I think 200 was what you wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, we've done it. Excellent. I mean, he might up the stakes and ask us for a better graveyard after this, but nonetheless, tomorrow, Sunday, we are going to get ourselves exactly what we need with that, which is rather good. Has a hilarious combo with the Imperial Guard General. Intriguing. Was added a bit before DLW3 stuff started coming out. That might be why I'd never heard of it. Because I think by that point in time, me and Malice had stopped playing, and of course, Mr. Caliber is not one to even remotely want to try DLW3, because I think he's made his opinion and he will stick to it. Which I suppose is not outrageous, but sometimes a little sort of dismissive. But then again, I think the grand sort of everybody thinks DOW3 was a pile of shit, so it is difficult to build up the effort to try it when every single review out there is saying it's garbage, so I can't necessarily blame him. But that also doesn't change the fact that sometimes he's a little too dismissive of these things. But yeah, I think I do own it, but even I haven't gotten around to actually trying it. I feel like I may own it because I did a humble bundle, a Humble Bundle. And yes, I fear the truth is I do call it Humble Bundle too often. It is not a Humble Bundle, but it is what I call it almost all the time. They made the bizarre decision to make the multiplier work like a MOBA. Well, that's going to even more put Mr. Caliber off, because he can't stand fucking MOBAs. Anyway, could the graveyard be any better? No. Oh, the graveyard is indeed well maintained. I can see all the love we put into it. Have you had any problems with the Inquisition, ghosts, witches? We've had some problems. You know, that was a silly question. You're not in an Inquisition cell, so everything must be alright. Why do we even build these stupid ships of the dead? And all that talk about the Walking Dead? I'm sure they're just stories. Then the money could go to the church, not that stupid shipyard. Very interesting. So about that cathedral, here's those statues. Your Holiness, I've finished your statues. I think the one for the graveyard is the best. Oh, they all look great. Do I really have such manly cheekbones? Yeah, sure you do. Let's put this one here in front of the main entrance. Oh, it looks magnificent. We can upgrade the church to a cathedral now. And how do I do that? Upgrade! Oh, just like that. Just like that. And you put the rabbit in the hat, and you put the bottle in the bottle, and the bottle in the bottle, just like that. And there is also no sign of relief for the town's water shortage. Your speech bubble is over my options. Will your speech bubble... Oh, there we go, perfect. Oh, I do love my job. It was set up so you were walking down a single lane trying to take out a turret, then a generator, and then the enemy base, with no real ability to explore the map. Ugh, yeah. See, they definitely should have stuck to traditional RTS, really. Because that was their strongest point. And let's be honest, I'd say, well, it straddles a lot of stuff, I suppose. But if you want to get closest to the board game, perhaps, without being a board game, RTS is probably your best strategy. I suppose turn-based strategy, perhaps, is slightly closer to... But then, that is almost the board game. Whereas RTS is a bit off from the board game. But still, it's kind of amazing that they managed to make a game that both DOW and DOW fans hated. Yeah, it is quite something. And yet they managed it. Anyway, so I don't know what that's doing. Trade. He's not my friend. I think I don't. Oh, all right. He's continuing to talk. I don't really know. Come on, don't be shy. All right, I'll talk to him. Great. So go get yourself some Astrocap travels and an accepted invitation from someone important. Okay, cool. I don't know who the important person is, but possibly. And I'll prepare my speech. So I need get aristocrat papers, and I couldn't afford those. But then again, I think there are other methods. But okay, so yeah, it's all gone a bit tits up there because his dialogue's. Oh no, and in fact, his dialogue is now stuck. Okay, there we go. I think we've unfucked it. So there you go. Malice could do to hate less things on the principle that they exist. Yes. Like I would like to see more from the Sonic open world game before I judge it. I think it's going to be trash. But I really do want to see more from it because it feels like you could do. Because I was thinking earlier on today with the Sonic, I think it's called Frontiers, isn't it? So kind of if they did it like Sonic Adventure. Now, Sonic Adventure was janky. I'm not going to sort of claim otherwise, but it was still quite fun. I don't know, maybe general opinion is different. Maybe your opinion is different, but I actually quite enjoyed Sonic Adventure. The first one, specifically. I don't think I enjoyed Sonic Adventure 2 as much as I enjoyed the first one. But strictly speaking, if you think about it, Sonic Adventure 1 is sort of an open world, not in what we classify as open world today, but it's sort of, you know, it sort of had that idea of I suppose it was a hub more than an open world, perhaps. But nonetheless, you could explore the city, and then when you were ready to do the next level, you could pop into the casino zone, and you would do the casino zone level. And I really hope that Frontiers ends up being a little bit like that, perhaps, where you've got an open world to explore and have fun with. You can play and enjoy because you have sort of bunk, 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 bunk off of all the springs and triggers and stuff. And then you find yourself a little dungeon and maybe even go down the Generations route and try and form the dual gameplay. So you have the 2D mixed with the 3D like they did in Generations, because I think that worked quite nicely. And especially if they can sort of do a sort of where it flicked. I think they did do this in Generations, but where it flicks between the two. Or one of the Sonics has definitely done that, where it flicks between now it's 3D, now it's a 2D section, now it's a 3D section, now it's a 2D section. But if you had those scattered throughout a really good open world, I kind of feel like that would work, but you know, what do I know? That was a very poor impression of that sketch, but never mind. sometimes you just have to go with the poor impression. Anyway, I've changed my mind. I know I'm walking all over the place. It's very frustrating for all parties involved, I'm sure. But what I want to do is pop the old urns in there, and then well, I don't really have enough carrots in that box. Although you only really need 1 carrot for carrot in a box. Would you like to take this carrot? Do you have the carrot or do you not have the carrot? Ah, crop waste. I didn't want the... I suppose if we've got crop waste on me, I'll grab the rest of these and stick more crop waste in there so I'll get more peat and maggots. I'll have to try and sort of look into more fishing at some point in order to use said maggots. But I wonder if frogs are a bait. Not 100% convinced, but they might be. Right, we'll swing low, my sweet chariot, and then, yeah, pop the carrots in the box so that they can play carrot on a box in 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. Now we shall... Do you know what? I'm going to pop to a lake. I'm going to pop over here, because mostly what I can do is I can try and... although having said that, it's bloody awkward annoyance getting to the fishing spot on this. Is there a quicker fishing spot here? I feel like there should be a fishing spot here. Don't get caught on a fern, mate. Unless it's like fern cotton. You're a dirty bastard. You're a dirty bastard. Yes, I am. No, as far as I can tell, frogs are not bait. Frogs are not bait. I'd kind of like Frontiers to come out and be amazing, just to shut up all the game journalists that have decided that Sonic was never good, actually. I sort of like the idea of that as well. I sort of like the idea that they actually finally get some redemption, because they have had an absolute shocker of shit in the Sonic camp of late. I mean, you know, I try to be fairly open-minded on a lot of these games, but fuck me, sometimes even I can't justify some of the shit they've decided on. No, I do want my frogs, thank you. Can't remember why I want my frogs, but I definitely wanted 12 frogs for some reason. Oh, it was Miss Chain, I believe. Oh, okay, maybe not then. Well, I suppose let's try and use... Although having said that, it's in the middle of the night, so I suppose let's go to Sweet Home. I haven't really used much of my energy yet, have I? I suppose what we can do is if we can grab... so that's all fences and sculptures. Just try and find the best thing here that's affordable, that's a tombstone. Having said that, I really don't have much in the way of... I wonder if I can get access to those, because... Yeah... Oh, I went all that effort to put in a bloody prayer station, and now I've unlocked bloody stone prayer stations. Oh well. Sonic do have an impressive ability to mismanage the one video game franchise that exists to manage. Yes, they really do. It's one of those amazing ones where you just go, how are you fucking this up so badly? I suppose it's because they don't really stick to a formula for Sonic, do they? They just sort of go... That's what they do. They just sick out any old garbage, don't they? Which is such a shame, because, you know... Like, I'm not good at Sonic. Under no circumstances am I good at Sonic. But I do enjoy a bit of Sonic every now and again. And unfortunately, they really just don't have... Like... I mean, I feel like the only Sonic I've found to be quite good of late, and by of late, I mean fucking ages ago, was Generations. Now, I might be wrong. I might just be misremembering one. But, yeah, the only one I can immediately think of that was truly like, yeah, that's good, was bloody, what's it? They stick to a basic formula, but then they tack on a gimmick to try and distract from the fact they don't really touch the formula. Ah, okay. See, I suppose I get distracted by them tacking on those bits and don't really think of it as the basic formula. I think of it as the sort of... the game is too gimmicky, perhaps, but still. No, well, that's the thing. See, Generations, I think, had a really good way of piecing together that idea of sort of past Sonic and future Sonic all getting together as a sort of way to save the world. I thought was a really good notion. Oh, I needed one more stick for a second chisel. Oh, well. Never mind. Never mind. I never seem to have what I need. So frustrating. Polished brick. Although technically he's not actually asking me to build any more of these. Also, I think that's the wrong fucking thing, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, no, I wanted a polished brick of marble, not a polished brick of stone. Forking plum. Fucking plum doof. You're a fucking plum doof. Think about it this way. The boost gameplay, they're used in basically the same as Sonic and Shadow's missions in Adventure 2. Ah, okay. As I say, I don't recall that much of Sonic Adventure 2. I definitely recall not enjoying it that much. But I don't recall it much more than that, I fear. Well, there's my chisel. Excellent. And I definitely didn't like the one where you were the team. It might actually have been called Sonic Teams. Where you had the sort of trinity of team members. That one I really did not get on well with. But, I mean, that's distinctly a me problem, not a... Sonic Heroes, that's the one. I don't know if that was a universally slated one or not, but I definitely just... Whew, could not get the hang of that one. Heroes is very meh. Fair enough then, so I might be not 100% on the wrong path, but... I mean, to a certain extent, most of these are games where it's like, I don't understand how to do this. I can't do this. This frustrates me. I don't know. I just want to give you the frogs. Has the food... the food has been delivered in Venice, yes. What do you have to trade? Your recipes. But can I now have this potion? Perfume, even. Thank you very much. Leave. And now, fortuitously, I believe it was Miss Charm that wanted the perfume. Excellent. Here you go, vial of perfume. Oh, let me kiss you. I'm so happy. But then to get the true ending, you have to play through the same levels with each team, and not much really changes. Okay. That's not a great way. I'll wear it to my concert at the Royal Palace. Finally, I will reach the pinnacle of my career. So many things still remain to be prepared. By my sins, you are so sweet to me. Maybe you can help me a little bit more. I need a romantic story for the opening of the concert. Maybe you'll think of something. I'm a bad writer myself, and I don't want something trivial. I think I know where I can get a good story for you. Oh, you're the kind of man I could fall in love with. Get a gold star love story. I don't know if it's going to be a love story, but I definitely can get a story that is gold. I was wondering if you'd like to help me. I need you to promote my company in the town. Could you tell everyone that you like graveyard veggies? That they help you stay beautiful? Oh, I'm sorry, but can't you hear how that sounds? Graveyard veggies. Yeah, maybe not. It's not the best name, but the graveyard is a secret place and our vegetables are really good. I can pay you. I don't need any money, but I would like some jewellery. There's been nothing new in the town for a long ago. Just old-fashioned rings and earrings. I heard you're rather gifted. You decorated your church quite nicely. Maybe you could make some jewellery for me. Something with a graveyard motif, and I'll promote your company. Plus, if your jewellery is any good, I can sell a lot of it in the town. Okay, so again, that's feel like standard jewellery, so I think we just need to go back to the house and get all our odds and sods and bits and bobs. It does have a great final boss theme, though. I mean, in fairness, a lot of their music tends to be quite good. Because that second track that I was into, that was Sonic, I believe. Firefield. Fairly certain that was a Sonic one. Might be wrong, because the only reason I've got it, I think, is because Malice sent it to me at one point. All of the Sonic themes that I have on my machine are exclusively based on the fact that he sent them to me at some point. I mean, I've only got a few, so it's not like I've got thousands, but, you know. the few I have. Interesting. I could have sworn... Oh, well. I could swear anyway, if people particularly wanted me to swear, but then again, I don't need to. Anyway, so I want a gold story. That's for damn sure. And then I don't think we've got jewels down here, but I think I know where I've got a set of jewels. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, one thing I'm going to do is a quick bit of studying, because I'm thinking... Oh, I gave her the frogs. Oh, you bellend. I suppose it's fine. But also bellend. I was intending to study a frog before I gave her the frogs, but apparently I skipped that step and didn't fucking do it properly. I've now got an axe too. Whoa, that's a lot of reds. So many reds. I need to get rid of some more of my goo. Stick it in the... I don't know where you're sticking your goo, but don't you bring it near me, son. Don't you bring it near me. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting to be able to grab 2 bronze stories, but there you go. Oh, I suppose it's because the axe auto-equipped, didn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Or at least not completely terrible. Shall we do another study? Although having said that, we'd have to... Oh, I actually have no science. Oh dear, we have no science. We have no science today. Well, now we have no paper, but we do have science. I have no paper, but I do have science. Gonna have to eat my bread. Oh, that's possibly too many breads. I'm now very much stuffed with bready goodness. Bready. But that is a lot of breads. I need that, but I need that for blues, really. Oh, I don't need that gold story. Well, I don't need the second gold story, I suppose. Can I study the gravestones? I feel like the answer should be yes, but apparently not. No. Fair enough. Notes, hemp, beeswax. Oh, advanced conical flasks I haven't studied either. There is a body in the morgue, body in the boom morgue. Now, in a way, I'm hoping this is going to be a shit body that I can just break down for parts. Oh! You know what? I kind of like you. You're my only friend. You're my friend, too. I hope you never get home and one day you'll be a skull just like me. And the new guy will dig us both out. That will be so much nicer, sitting here together, remembering our youth. Sounds good to me, but I do need to get home. Yeah, sure. It's just an old skull's dream. Just a oh shit, there's 2 bodies in the morgue. There's 2 bodies in the morgue. There's 2 bodies in the boom morgue. Fuck. I didn't know. I neglected the bell of my bodies. Stick him in the cooled pallets. Okay, so this one's got some substantial rot. I will extract the blood because I do feel like I probably need some blood available. Did I accidentally use beets instead? Because I swear I had 18 beets earlier. Or do my grated beets go off? I'm not convinced my grated beets go off, but there you go. I will extract your sin shard, sir, because I may need it for later purposes. If I used a load of paper, we may need to replenish our paper stocks. So, and always worthwhile having meat for the grill. I did use a fair amount of bones, so probably worthwhile grabbing his bone, as it were. And now stick him in the fire. Stick him in the flames of hell. And burn him. Burn him real good. Now, do I want to go to bed, or do I want to use my bread? You're not going to be a terrible body. Well, I'm going to use the bread. So maybe we'll put you in the grave. Although we do need ash. But then again, if we're... Oh, no. Ooh, I fucked it. We didn't mean to take out his flesh. That's going to ruin that body a little bit. Though possibly not by enough to make it that much of a bother. Yeah, I mean, that's still a potential 5 count. But, do you know what? Fuck it. I need the ash to finish off the columbarium. That's more important at the moment. Skin. Gonna need more bread. Can't take off his skin if I don't have my bread. I think that body may have burnt. Yes, it did. Excellent. It was fairly obvious. If the flames died down, the body is burnt. Right, so what have we got on me at the moment? I have missed Miss Charm with the gold story, which is quite frustrating. So let's go back to Sweet Home. Downstairs to deposit my fat, which is often where fat ends up. It does end up in your downstairs. It's literally called a fat pad, which is just a house for very fat people, I suppose. This is my fat pad. Welcome to the fat pad. You can do many things. Many things at the fat pad. Oh yes. You will enjoy the fat pad. Which sounds a bit more of a threat, doesn't it? You will enjoy the fat pad. I'll fucking make sure you enjoy the fat pad, you son of a bitch. Oh, that's a shitty corpse. I'll get rid of that shitty corpse immediately. Do I have enough room for an exclamation thing? Yes, I do. Exclamation permission. Excellent. You do have to gain permission to dig up a corpse, for anybody wondering. You have to pay for permission. Oh, I don't have enough energy. More bread, sir. More bread. In fairness, that is very much why I developed the bread. That's an okay-ish body. Ugh, that's a pretty shitty body. I don't have the exclamation order for that one. Go on, fuck it. We'll grab another exclamation order and get rid of that shit body. Get rid of that shit body. A dispense of it. Get it off my graveyard. You wee little bitch. I don't want you here. I will. Oops, no. I'll take them with me in a moment or two. Stick them in the corpse burner. This one's okay-ish, but that one, that's a bit of shit, isn't it? That was a bit of shit. I mean, they're sort of good enough for their oh, that's, yeah, if I remove that wooden fence and then add the new good fence, that should work. Oops. Oh, that's why. I think I keep accidentally pushing down button. That's where my beats are going. That's where my Beats by Dre are disappearing off to. Mainly just getting rid of those from my inventory. It's not going to be too much bother to replace those gravestones at some point, I'm sure. I don't think, I'm fairly certain, yeah, I can't actually toss it down the old thing. Yes, that's fair enough. It is well past midnight, so I don't necessarily blame you for calling it there. I will just try and burn my bodies, and then I'm probably going to call it myself. Call it what? I don't know. A pile of shit, perhaps? Maybe, yes. But nonetheless, enjoy your night and get a good night's sleepies. Cheerio. I will continue burning corpses. Seeing if I can just double check. They're fucking shitty balls. Moth. Fairly certain that was a moth in my ear, which is not great news, but there you go. Wall crematorium. Reasonably doable, I suppose, but not hugely necessary. Do I have that? No. But I do have sorted sort of kitchen. How long can it take to burn a corpse? I don't know. Oh, we did also need to make this guy, didn't we? So, another note for you, Rick. Keep her in quite fine today. If you're looking for me, I've gone for a walk to the village. Apparently he likes to hang out in the tavern. Okay, we can probably do that. Fucking, are you? That moth still trying to fly into my ear. I will kill you. Mark my words. I will kill you. Oh, I think I managed to pick up more stuff. Excellent. I think maybe, well, is it literally just, no, it is a time-based thing. I thought it was a time-based thing, but the fact that I went downstairs and then came upstairs made it feel like maybe it was slightly more something else, but I might as well grab the ash because then we can use it straight away in the old porcelain jugs. Ew, porcelain. I'm sure he wouldn't even enjoy porcelain jugs. Right, into here. Go there. Oh, okay. We'll just, I suppose, free again. Can't remember how many lots of free I've actually done here. Oh, I need to actually do the rest of it. Salt. Excellent-ish. Excellent-ish. Not great, but excellent-ish. I suppose, do you know what? Let's put that firewood in the fire. So that we can just get rid of it is more the point. Right. So, let's get these to the graveyard. What would be really nice if they, like, gave you a skateboard or something. I realise that is not in the slightest bit in keeping with the tone of this game. Although having said that, it is slightly tongue-in-cheek, comedic stuff. But it is just like, sometimes the fast travel system is okay, but not really quite good enough for what you need. Because A, it has to sort of recharge. What did I actually want in here? Oh, I wanted to pop outside to see if I can find jewellery. Which I know at the moment it's a bit of a waste having that jewellery on there, because it is just burning and using space, which is frustrating, but one of those things that it's going to help me with remembering that I need it next time. It is heading towards Snake's Day, isn't it? So if we just try and sort of idle around, we might just, well, yeah, fuck it, we'll try and investigate Snake, try and get that done. Try and get that sorted out, and let's put another new fence around a corpse in some fashion. Which corpse, I do not know. Oh, hello. Okay, well, maybe this corpse then. Maybe this corpse. Just go on, sweep in, grab the corpse, that's it. Although, yeah, I was going to say, annoyingly. That's going to be a bit much to try and take down, so I think usual, strip it for parts, burn it. Especially since I do need more ash anyway. So all of those are not necessarily gonna be a bad thing. Fat, yeah, it's always worthwhile taking the fat, I think. Bread, I do need to go to sleep at some point, both in game and out of game, in fairness. Skulls, nah, skulls we don't really need. A lot of stuff there. Luckily, I mean, it will just stay there until I get round to actually dealing with the situation. It will just remain. Right, let's go. Sweet home. What have we got in our pockets? What have we got in our pockets? I don't know why I went slightly Irish. I mean, I know I do stupid voices, but that one was entirely accidental. And quite shit, I suppose. But there you go. Doodle 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 doo. What was this one? Oh, that was a little applause. Yeah. So that was.
Cyclops, Wolverine. Master of Magnet.
Just the one, though. Just the one. It's always amusing that. There were so many sort of. I think that's the one where the sort of prepare to. Now that would make sense. Prepare to die actually makes sense. So maybe it was like you are to die or something. Or you are die. I don't know. But I think that's the one where there was a daft sentence that didn't really truly make sense. Right, where was I keeping bones? I don't know. Ah, there's some bones. So there we go. Nice stack of bones. Excellent. Right, what we'll do next is try and deal with that. Doodah. Old MacDonald had a farm. Doodah. Now try and deal with the grey fence. It's a bit shit body. That's a bit of a shit body, not hugely worth it. That's a tolerable body, so we'll remove that wooden fence and add the marble one. That'll at least up the rating. Because I don't even think, oddly enough, I don't even think there is a sort of accomplishment for, or achievement rather, I suppose is the technical name. I don't think there's like an achievement for making a graveyard up to a set amount. So it's kind of like, well, you don't really need to worry about it that much. I suppose if you had a sense of pride, then maybe, but I have no pride. There's no room for it, frankly. I had a feeling that skin was going to get in the way. What I was rather wanting. Oh, balls. Yeah, that skin's gotten right in the way. Okay, fine. Although, if I go round this way, of course, I'm going to end up picking up all the other things as well. Let's try and just shovel them in the corner. And hopefully, when I return this direction, I can perhaps bypass them in some fashion, but we cannot guarantee that fact, and that is unfortunate. Pop the skin in there, because I do rather just want the ash so I can take it upstairs into the kitchen. So try and swing by as far down as I can. Oh, in fact, oh no, I can't. Oh, well, actually, the sin shard. Of all the items I could have gotten, the sin shard is definitely the best of a bad situation, because I can pop the sin shard in the sin shard chest. And I will possibly try and go to the tavern, but right now I need to go see Snake. But having said that, I think I need to go to the kitchen first. Just drop a little bit of that inventory again, just in case, because there's every possibility Snake will give me an item, and it's very, very lucky, I found, that you do get the sort of leeway to actually have things remain on the field permanently, because there was a occasion when I played this game the first time ever where it was like, you're supposed to have this, and I was like, I don't have this item. This item is non-existent in my inventory, and it turned out it had been left on the floor, owing to the fact that I had a full inventory when I talked to someone. Anyway, let's see about that ritual. This place is scary. So what do you think of this place? I'm impressed, especially this pumpkin head. What a sick mind you have. Got the place, check. Now I just need some devoted followers. Oh, and I also need a damask sword. How's that going to help you? You'll see. Just forge one, or buy one at the mountain fort. Okay, I suppose I can do that. Oh, interesting. This stuff I'm looking for. Do you know where I can find the things I'm looking for? It was very easy. I actually didn't search for them. Just spent an evening in the pub at the town. Everything was in the rumours. The Mirror of Pride. Everybody knows that the bishop carries it everywhere. People say the mirror helps him talk to his boss. An eternal burning coal, the Inquisitor's guard told me, that's his master's most precious artifact. He carries it around with him in his pocket. It's burning him all the time, that's why Saul is so angry. A salty fork. Hello, a salty fork? Your friend the merchant has one of those. It's weird. We normally just use spoons in the town, or our hands. Apparently it helps him eat a lot. Thanks, Snake. I hate politeness. I hate everybody. I'm always angry. I can't do anything about the necklace now. Can't do anything about that now. So can we warp straight to the mountain fort? Yes, we can. So can I... What is this place? Mountain fort. No entry is permitted. I didn't think I could do that. So, yeah, now I'm just sort of stuck here. Stuck wandering down this path. Sort of zig and zagging until I get a recharge of my thing. I'll have a look at the fishing, but yeah, 0% chance with no bait. In fact, 0% chance on everything with no bait, which is intriguing, because, yeah, I'm not going to catch anything like this. Interesting. I assumed you would at least sort of be able to catch something without some kind of bait on your hook. I'm assuming berries aren't bait, are they? I'll grab a batch and see, but just trying to sort of think outside the box as to what bait is. Yeah, that's fine. Because I know some of the baits. Obviously, one is maggots and one is the lures. The fishing lures you can get from fishermen. But outside of that, I feel like there's possibly another one I'm missing. So, what did I want to do? I suppose actually, since I'm in town, I might as well sell those burial certificates. Get them out of my inventory while I can. And then, I don't know what I was... Oh, he's got something to say. Oh, of course, yeah, Uric. That was the other thing, yeah. Is Uric here? Oh, he left not long ago. I sent him to visit Crasford to save the old fool from his loneliness. I expect Uric will be able to cheer him up. Listen, Keeper, before you leave, I'd like to ask you something. Is he alright? He seemed brooding today. Oh, yeah, I think he's fine. He's just going through a tough time. Oh, the village is certainly in shambles. I entirely agree. It's essential that the people in the village should enjoy better lives. We must stamp out the pother today. But I lose all heart whenever you go to consequences like the Great Blast. Oh, Keeper, you've been standing here for a while. We just came from the tavern. Roderick told me you were on your way to visit Crasroad. Yeah, did you come for an appointment? I'm not seeing anybody today. Oh, we wanted to check if you're alright. Oh, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I suggest you visit my place for a warming drink. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you accept your invitation. Keeper, in case you're looking for me, I'll be back at my place tomorrow. I must admit, warping back to the pub would be convenient, but staying here would be also slightly convenient, so... because there's a witch's eye doodah. I don't know if there's an achievement for doing all of them. If there is, I possibly did it. Late at night, beekeepers holding a torch, showing Cresvold a parchment with the plans for a bee gun, bee grenades, and honeyed goggles. Cresvold thinks and nods beekeeper, shakes his hand, then places on the ground something wrapped in a blanket. After beekeeper leaves, Cresvold unwraps the blanket and gently passes his hand over a gilded cuirass, tarnished by rust. I say, the bee man cometh. I do sort of need more sticks, but I also sense that, oh no, I think I had some left over in my inventory, so all I'm doing is filling up gaps. And now let's get back to the pub, ideally. Where is the pub? Where is the poob? Ah, there is the poob. I'm in the poob. There we go, I have found the poob. I am enjoying finding the poob. Trade up the old burial certificates. Finish the offer. Margana for Sante. Now we leave. Now we figure out what we were going to do. I'm just going to eat those berries because I don't need them. And they might as well be out. Out of my inventory, sir. Get a damask sword. Oh yeah, I was going to pop in. I suppose arguably, I suppose he might be distracted, so let's not bother there. Let's go back to Sweet Home and see if I can forge my own damask sword. I know technically I do already sort of have... No is the answer. I potentially don't have the technology for damask swords. Smithing is what we're after. But I could get the technology for damask swords. So, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, interesting. What I think I need... I think I've already got Anvil 2. What I think I need is... not there. Question mark. No, okay, hang on. Let's try and work out the problem. Steel sword with a gem. Damask sword with a gem. Interesting. Jewellery table is one of my theories as to what I might need. So we'll grab that, and then maybe we need the jewellery table to make the damask sword. Anyway, I suppose there's an argument at the moment. I do have a damask sword, but it's past Snake's Day now, so I might as well keep it for now. Yeah, I think it's about time to pop her away. So we'll just have a cheeky little sleep. A cheeky little sleep to make sure we save. We saw it. Oops. Cheeky little extra sleep to really, really hammer home the idea that I've saved it. And then we'll exit and call it Quittington time. It's Quittington time again. It's Quittington time indeed. Who is telling you it's Quittington time?
Brothers!
Yes. The brothers are telling me that it's quitting time. Does it work? No, it doesn't. That's fine. I was just curious if it required the numlock on to register, and it does. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing left to say, apart from I guess I'll be back next Wednesday. See if we can go a stream without dropping frames again. It seems like an incredible notion and a bizarre dream. But there you go. One day. It has been done in the past, I believe. It has been done in the past. Anyway, cheerio.
Brothers!
Cyclops, Wolverine,
Brothers!